Hey guys, my name is Garrett and welcome to episode 32 of Attila's Trek. So you'll probably be able to tell by the title and the length of the video, this is going to be a bit different. So this is going to be my post-mortem of my recently released Project Forgiveness demo, and also a little channel update for what's going to be coming on the channel and what I'm going to be doing in the future. Because I value your precious time, I will timestamp different parts so you can bounce around for whatever parts you care and don't care about. It's all good with me. I will let you know. Now let's have some fun. Okay, maybe not as much fun as other times, but this is gonna be pretty raw, a little unscripted, but we'll see how it goes. So for those of you that don't know, this past Monday, I released a demo for my game called Project Forgiveness. The demo is one level long. It's got a basic story, basic mechanics, and just a demonstration of the kind of idea I'm going for. It's not this grand demo and you can complete it in like a few minutes and you can't even complete it in the exact order. It's weird and it's not great, but it is a demo. It's got the art, it's got the basic mechanics, and it's a demo. I got some great feedback from some great people. Specifically, we got Pigster, Michael K. Taylor, Island Games, The Programming Juvenile, Kevin Gertjens, and Benjamin Boswell, to name a few. There's also many other of you who played, and I really do appreciate you guys playing my demo, taking your time to play my game. As happy as I am with the feedback I got in terms of the demo itself, I am not that happy with it. If I had to rate it out of 5, I'd give it a 2 out of 5. And here's why. There's really 4 main things that made me want to give this a 2 out of 5. I would say like a 3 out of 5 is good, and I'd be happy with that, but a 2 out of 5 isn't that great in my eyes. The main reason, or one of the reasons why I give it a 2 out of 5 is because I severely underestimated the amount of work this would take. This is the first time I've done a story-centered game, and I really haven't even delved into that kind of design before. I thought it was really interesting, and when I first got the idea, I was really excited about it. But I kind of overestimated what I could do, and I still have skills in certain areas, but I should have realized that this is the first time I was doing a story game, and I really didn't know exactly what to expect. One of the biggest things was the VIDE dialogues asset. When I first started development of this game, I didn't know about that asset, and I was trying to make my own, Unity window editors and doing it myself. And it just very quickly became unorganized, and I realized that I didn't have the strength of making editor windows. And I was like, the time that it would take to make the proper system for making an organized story, I could have already made the story and made more of the game. So I realized I cut my losses and used an asset. Even though I've mostly been a purist, I kind of was like, I need to do this if I want to make a game. That's what I really like doing. I like making games. And so I used that. And even implementing that took some trial and error. I still got it working, and I think it's a great asset, and I do recommend it. But it still took some time to get working in my game, and that took up a lot of the time. So when it came around, end of July, beginning of August, I was still doing the mechanics, and the original plan was to release the full game at the end of the summer, because I thought, I'd have more time since I didn't have school, and I had work, but not as much as the time I committed to school, and I thought I'd be able to get it done. But I underestimated the amount of work it would take. The other thing was that the code was very, very messy. Because I was using the asset, it had good code, but I was also adding my own stuff in, and using the asset code and my code, stuff just started getting lost in translation. And eventually I got to this point where I started doing stuff in code that I knew wasn't organized or knew wasn't the best way, but I just wanted to get it working. And I feel like at this point with the demo, it's kind of, duct taped together and stapled and is like super glued, and it's barely held together. And that's not great. as a game developer and as a programmer, you need to have good code. Like, you need to be organized, because if someone else were to work on this game, they probably wouldn't know where to start, and I don't even think I would know where to tell them to start. And that's bad. And although I'm working by myself right now, if I do go get a job in the industry and work with a team, or if I work on my own games as a team, it is not the best practice. So the code being unorganized and messy, that kind of demotivated me, because although I think it's a good idea to refactor, and I have refactored stuff before, it was just so much that I needed to refactor, and I was like, let me just push this out and get the demo done, and then we can readdress it later. And the last thing is that I really wasn't having fun making the demo. And I'm tons of fun studios, and my motto is, have fun. And I wasn't. And I wanted to. When I started, I was having fun, but as these piled up, the code getting messy and just taking it longer than I expected, it made it less fun, and I kind of was lost motivation that way, because I really wasn't enjoying the game. I know that when you make games, like, the ultimate goal is to sell it to people and make a living off of it and making money off of it. Right now, I'm not doing that. It's free, but I'm thinking about that for the future. And at the end of the day, like, I really want you guys to play, and I want other people to play and enjoy it, but I gotta enjoy it too. Like, I'm still making the game, and I love making games because I want to make games that I want to play. And if I'm not having fun with it, like, what's the point? It's not worth it just to make money to spend your time doing something you don't love. And I want to do something I love and enjoy, and right now it's just not this game. And it's kind of a shame, because I think when I originally came up with this idea, I thought it was a really great idea, but a combination of me not having the skills yet and me sort of underestimating stuff and just getting unorganized and not keeping stuff on track, it kind of ruined the experience, and that sucks. It really does, but I did learn a lot from it, and I'm glad I went through this process. So in saying that, unfortunately, for the immediate future, I am going to stop development of Project Forgiveness. The demo will stay up, and I might come back to it later in time. I'm not saying I'm completely done with it, but as of right now, in the immediate future, I am putting it on a halt. Like I said, I might come back to it, but even if I do, I probably will end up just refactoring and rerunning a lot of it, because it is really messy, and I want to make sure that the development cycle goes well for me to come out with a better game on the end for you guys. So even though I'm stopping development of Project Forgiveness, I am excited about a new game. And this is also one of the reasons why I was not as happy with Project Forgiveness, is because I'd say maybe a month ago, I had another idea for another game, and I got really, really, really excited about it. I am super pumped about this game because I just got a bunch of new ideas, and it's actually going to be sort of a revisit of a product I never finished and I never really announced, and I'm really excited for that. So I'm not going to tell you much about it this week. Next week I will tell you a bunch more, but I will tell you that the working title of this game is called Space Prevention Force. And yes, it is another space game, but more details will be coming next week. I'm super pumped about it, and I hope I can get you guys as pumped as well. So now for an update on the channel and my social media. On YouTube, my goal back when I did this last post-mortem and update was 100 subs. And right now we are at 99. We're at 99 subs. We're so close. We were so close. And don't get me wrong, I'm super excited we are at 99. That is amazing. That is so amazing. But it kind of sucks that we're so close. We're so close. The day I'm making this video, we are at 99. And probably by the time I release it, someone else will sub and I will be super hyped. They'll get 100. but we're so close. We're so close. But I'm so happy. I have been so happy with YouTube. I love this community. I love interacting with the comments. I love commenting on other devloggers and seeing them grow. And it's just an awesome community. And I love you guys so much. It is so great. And it has motivated me so much. And I think it's the best decision I've done in terms of my game making career, because it helps me stay accountable. And I have this content that I can produce and get the word out in a fun way. In terms of other social media, I really didn't do a whole lot. I think it was sometime in the summer I kind of gave up Twitter because I really wasn't interacting with it at all outside of posting the devlogs weekly. And I just really am not a huge fan of the platform anymore. So I kind of just stopped there. In terms of LinkedIn and Instagram, kind of the same thing. I interacted a bit on LinkedIn and Instagram, but really not a ton. The only posts I did really was the weekly devlogs, and that wasn't getting me much traction at all. YouTube has been pretty much the only source of traffic for me, whether that's commenting on other people's videos or generic, or rather organic search. That has been the main source for me, and that's okay. Like, that's not bad, but I know I need to get the word out there more, and at least at this rate, it's not working that well. And in terms of Discord, I did use it a bit more. I started interacting with other communities, other devloggers like you guys more than likely watching, and it's been a lot of fun. I'm enjoying the platform a lot more. It's something I never really used before. Like, I've used Skype before, I've used TeamSpeak, but this is kind of different. And I think it's exciting and sort of new. And I think I'm going to keep exploring it. Right now, I don't have a Discord server, but just wait. Hold on, my phone's running out of storage space, so I'm going to go and transfer that and upload that so I can do more. All right, we're back. So in terms of new goals and sort of new stuff that's going to happen, one of them is that I want 200 subscribers by the end of this year. And I know that's going to be a difficult goal, but I want to set high goals so I can reach them. I can reach these high goals, and we'll see what happens. I got to research more, to YouTube algorithm and marketing, and just like general getting people to watch and enjoy the videos. But I think I can do it. And even if I don't reach it, if I get close, then that's still a lot better. In terms of the next game, I want to finish it by the end of my sophomore year, which is way far, at least I think now, but sometime in May. This is a longer timeline than I usually do, but this is hopefully going to be a bigger game and at least give me more freedom to add in extra stuff and polish more and really get it, really make a good game. So in terms of social media, definitely sticking with YouTube. Discord is another thing. And in terms of another one, I'm debating between Instagram and TikTok. Oh, don't click on, I know what you're thinking about TikTok, but hear me out. So in terms of like an entry point and sort of this kind of wide content market, I think Instagram is great. There's a lot of people on it, and there's a lot of people scrolling through, and it's kind of easy to see stuff and get stuff out there. Like, it's quicker content usually. But the same can kind of be said for TikTok. It is a little bit more time to make TikToks. But there is a huge growing market. It is growing so much. And I do have a personal account that I have made stuff on. And seeing the growth and the reach is insane. Like, I literally have a TikTok that has over 38,000 views. And like, I barely did anything. I just did a couple hashtags and it's got that many views. So I think as a platform, it has a lot of potential, and it is a younger target audience, and I'd imagine most of them want to play games. So I think it could be a great choice. So I'm not entirely sure yet, but I'm debating between Instagram and TikTok. Maybe if you guys have some thoughts, I'd like to hear them. But ultimately, I feel like I enjoy TikTok more, and I think it's a newer market. And kind of going off of stuff Gary Vee says, like, being the first is a big deal. Like, if I can be the first big game dev on TikTok, that would be cool. And if I could grow that and sort of establish myself there, then maybe I'll have a great platform to build up my YouTube audience, and we'll see if I can get more growth. So I'm still debating on that, but they're both going to be in the works somehow. YouTube, I'm going to consistently stick with the devlogs every Sunday. I don't plan on doing any more content right now. I plan on changing the devlogs a lot. Like the format's going to change a lot. Same thing with that. Like I also wasn't enjoying the devlogs along with the game, so I want to change the format again. And at least with this new game, I feel like with the content of the game, I can work some cool stuff into the devlog that's going to make it much more exciting. I think it's going to be new compared to other people, and I think I'm going to have a lot more fun making them, which is really, really exciting. So every Sunday, devlogs will still be there. And Discord, as of right now, I don't have a server, and in the next few months, I still won't have a server, but expect something towards the end of this year and the beginning of next year. I got some more ideas for that, so that will be in the works, and I'll probably still try to interact with more of the communities, but in terms of my stuff right now, it is not there yet, but it will get there. So I think that's all I really got to say. That's really the biggest update and the kind of post-mortem. So I think that's it. But the last thing I really got to do, and probably the most important part of this video, is thanking all of you guys for the support. This has meant so much to me. Like, having this platform where I have 99 people who want to see what I do and make games and something that I really enjoy, that is incredible. Like, it's really incredible, and I can't thank you guys enough. You guys motivate me, and I just really enjoy seeing your comments every week. I enjoy seeing you guys' videos every week. For those of you that do weekly devlogs, which is probably a lot of you, let's be real. But I am super excited to be a part of this awesome community, and I can't thank you guys enough. So I want to shout out all these people. I want to shout out Anders Lundbjerg, Anatech, Anti-Dev, Antique Gear Games, AOD, Bears Can Code, Benjamin Boswell, Benstrosity, The Broman 90, Coding Master, Chaizen, Formalligator, Fried Candle, Gallo Frango, Games in House, Hadcon Dev, Happy Buses, Helmersoft, Indie Progress, Island Games, Jaleco, Jari, Kevin Gurgens, Corius, Kushal, Leak Game, Light Studio, Michael K. Taylor, Pigster, RD, Sam Hogan, Shadow Chris, Skull Bears, Game Garage, Snowy 2, Stephos, Tanton, The Programming Juvenile, Wangy, Welton, King, and Zero Tris. And I'm sorry if I forgot anyone who commented before, but I really wanted to thank you guys and all of you guys who ever watched or ever clicked on the video. I really do appreciate it. And I think all those guys I shouted out, a few people found this, but if you go in the demo, and I'll give you a hint, if you go to the top right corner of the map, you can see a special surprise for you guys. So that's it. That's it for this week. Like I said, this is a bit different, and I will timestamp everything, which really isn't important now because it's the end of the video. But that's it. Thank you guys so much for watching. Next week, we'll have some new content, some awesome content, and an awesome new game. So I hope you are excited for that as much as I am. And thank you all again for watching. I really love you all. Thank you so much. And I will see you next week.